So then everyone, first video in about 2 days. I apologise for the break. I was actually meant to upload yesterday, but I'm lazy, so I just didn't. But I wasn't bothered. I just do not care. You know what? It's all coming out now, isn't it? I just don't care about you or my channel. Just a bit dramatic there, David. But one thing as well to say, the camera angle looks slightly different. I'm sure you may have noticed. The reason being is I actually have done the professional thing and I bought a camera stand, which obviously you can't see because, I mean, the camera's on it, obviously. But yeah, it looks a little bit higher. I don't really know how to describe it, but you can see this side of the room a bit more. But yeah, I think it looks better. But I might do a video like this more or less every week now, just reviewing all of Forest transfer news. And of course, the transfer window doesn't close until about October, so we've still got a long way to go. And we're linked with plenty of players, and we've also signed 3 players as well. Now, of course, last week we signed Jack Colback back, pardon the pun, from Newcastle United on a permanent deal after he's had 2 previous loan spells with us, as Forest fans called him the Ginger Pirlo. I mean, he's not the level of Pirlo, let's be honest, but he was pretty damn close when he was with us at Forest. But let's be honest, I think we could have done a little bit better. If we had gone for someone better than him, then it would have been a win-win, to be honest. Only Colback, he already knows the club. He'll know a lot of the teammates, know a lot of the staff, I'm sure. So that's got to help. And you know, he's had a really, really long rest. He's not played a single game for Newcastle since he went back, though, which I really don't understand. I know probably most non-Forest fans will think, oh, Jack Colback, like, he's crap, mate. Why have you signed him? Do you actually want to go up? Only Forest fans will know just how good he was for us when he was on loan. And I don't understand why we didn't sign him back last season. It would have made more sense. And, you know, I know he was crap at Sunderland and Newcastle, and even I thought, why the hell are we signing him on loan when he first joined? But he proved us all wrong, like I keep saying. So, you know, I'm happy with this overall. The first game of the season is actually on the 5th or 6th of September in the League Cup. The first game of the season isn't in the league. The first game's the Cup. It's win, of course. What?
Barnsley have scored. Well done, Barnsley.
Now, of course, our second signing of the window was Tyler Blanketer from Reading. Plenty of experience in the Championship. He was with them since 2016, and I researched this literally earlier. How have I forgot how many times he played for them? 110 appearances, only that is off Wikipedia, so it probably is wrong, to be honest. But I think that's pretty decent. He can play as a centre-back and a left-back, so very versatile. I am looking forward to seeing how he can do. He's 26, he's still got a lot left to give. And according to a lot of Reading fans and Reading players, because a former Red, Gareth McCleary, said this is actually a really good sign for Forest. So, you know what? I'm not going to write this one off. I think he'll be a very good backup option. And if we need him to start maybe in the smaller games, then I think he'll do a really good job there. Other than that, of course, we signed Lau Taylor, probably the biggest signing of the window so far, from Charlton Athletic, or more like a free agent. And this is the thing as well. We've made 3 pretty good signings, let's be honest. And I spent more on these 12 bars, or more like my dad did, than we spent on those 3 very good signings. I find that incredible. But Lau Taylor, honestly, this is a really good signing. I'm so happy with this. He's had lots of experience at various different levels, and he spent a lot of the time in the lower leagues, and he's had 2 very good years for Charlton, getting them promoted from League One, and in quite a poor Charlton team, getting relegated, even though they still managed to beat us last season. But, you know, we are Forest, we don't do it the easy way. He did get 11 goals. Now, about, I think 4 of them were penalties, so you can't really count that. But his penalty run-up, I might put a clip in, is really interesting, because he can't just gently, slowly just strolls up to the ball and then just places it. It's actually really effective. So I wonder if he'll take many penalties next season, or Grabban will keep doing it, or maybe Loy might get the odd one. I don't know. But the fact that we have 2 proven Championship strikers now is very encouraging. I think the Costa is a very good option as a backup, only if we didn't sign Taylor and we had the Costa and Walker still, then that would have been, I wouldn't have been confident at all. And speaking of Tyler Walker as well, he has been linked with a move to League One on loan. Can't remember the club. I think it was Oxford or someone like that. But I think a top League One club, that would be a very good move for Tyler Walker, because I just don't think, is he good enough for this club? Because he's had so many chances now to prove to us. And he had basically the whole of the second half of the season. Yes, okay, he got interrupted to prove himself. And yes, okay, he didn't get many chances. But when he did, other than that Leeds goal, but it was just a tap-in, remember, he didn't do much. Now, another player that we're linked with quite strongly is Jacob Murphy from Newcastle United. Now, honestly, I would be really keen to see this happen. 39 appearances last season on loan at Sheffield Wednesday, who of course finished 16th in the league, and 9 goals. Not a bad record for a winger only. I mean, I don't know how many of them are off the bench, but still, I think that's a pretty good record. He was also on loan to West Brom the season before, while they were in the Championship. So, you know, that's not bad. I would definitely like to see him come, because we quite seriously need backup on the wings, I think, because we have obviously Lolly Amiobi and then Mighton, and then other than that, we're really quite thin. I mean, of course, we had Adama Diakabi last season on loan, who was probably one of the greatest footballers I've ever seen play. Ever, to be honest. Now, another name that we're linked with is Sherry Ojo from Liverpool. He's played 8 times for them. He's a youngster, of course, and he is a winger. I think he can play on both sides. I think he's a left winger in particular. He was at Rangers last year on loan. And honestly, I actually thought that he was permanently there, but obviously he's not. I wouldn't mind if we signed him at all. I personally would prefer him to Murphy, but I mean, yeah, by all means, please let me know what you think about that one. Also, Robert Dickel from Oxford United. He's played 86 times for them since 2018, got 2 goals. Maybe this wouldn't be a bad option. Only personally, I think we should be doing better than League One defenders. And apparently, from what I could tell, Oxford are quite unlucky not to go up last season, losing, of course, to Wickham in the playoff semi-final. But Dickel is 24. I don't know. He's a centre-back. Would you take this, lads? I don't know. Now, another player that we're linked with as well. I've never heard of this guy before. From the Cyprus League, he plays for Aleppo. Nicholas Loan. Ooh. That's definitely how you say it. But he's a centre-back, and he used to play for Man United's reserves, or their youth teams. So, I mean, I know he didn't actually play for United, but I suppose he's got that experience. It's pretty decent. Other than that, I generally don't know anything about this guy at all. So if we do sign him, it'll be a bit of a gamble. I mean, I suppose it'd be another situation like Ribeiro and Silva, like unknowns, but they ended up doing really well for us. Hopefully that is the case. Now, it wouldn't be a transfer window, would it, without Forest being linked with a Portuguese unknown, okay, from Benfica as well. We're linked with David Tavares, okay? He's an attacking midfielder, so maybe he could be the replacement for João Carvalho. I don't know, or maybe he's just another option. But if we're signing an attacking midfielder, clearly we want to change up our system, because last season we didn't really play an attacking midfielder very often. I've never heard of this guy at all before. He's got dreadlocks. Other than that, I don't really know what else to say about him, to be honest. But yeah, apparently it is actually it says here, it's very close to it happening. So maybe we could see this guy come through the door very soon. And one more, of course, we're linked with Ivan Toney from Peterborough. Only I doubt this will happen now, because we've got Taylor. I don't really think we really need to sign Ivan Toney personally. If we do, I suppose it'd be a bonus, but what's the point? I don't understand why we need to now, but yeah, I think that's about it really, to be honest, for all of our transfer rumours. I probably missed someone out, but I tried my best to get everyone in. And of course I was right, I did miss someone out. Thiago Silva and Yuri Ribeiro have both been linked with a move to Olympiakos. Only apparently Ribeiro, it looks very unlikely, and apparently it's just not going to happen. I don't know how true that is. And Thiago Silva seems a little bit more of a strongly linked rumour, but I really, really hope that neither of them leave, because they were both vital to us last season, particularly Ribeiro. Next week, I'm sure I'll do another one of these if we do sign anyone, or even if we don't, just updates on who's close to signing, etc., and that kind of thing. Yeah, but I enjoyed doing this, lads. A lot of people have said that I should do a transfer roundup every week for Forest, or just general championship only. I'll stick to Forest, I'm sure about that. There'll be a Europa League live watch-along tomorrow for Sevilla against Inter Milan. Unfortunately, United didn't get there, so it's a little bit dead, to be honest. You know, it's going to be completely unbiased as well for one, not watching Forest. And I'll do one for the Champions League final, PSG for either Bayern or Lyon. And tomorrow, when you're watching this on a Thursday, we will be finding out who we face first in the league. And I'll probably do a video on that as well, reacting to who we face. So yeah, a video and 2 streams coming later this week as well. And until next time, lads, like and subscribe to Reds. Let's get to 1K as soon as we can. And I'll see you very soon.